Hmm. Okay, share screen, live image. And of course, it's messed up looking. Image mate. Not. Okay. So Megan, I'm disappearing just for a minute. That way I can call out my students, and this class is social studies grades. All right. Innocente scored 9, 10, 11, 16 bonus points on the Nearpods. That brought him up to a 92% B. Those Nearpods, if you took advantage of them, they really could help out your grade a lot. Michaela, she did 2 Nearpods, scored 6 bonus points with them. She now has a 101A. Megan did every one of the Nearpods. She scored 17 bonus points doing the Nearpods. She now has 119% A. Do you hear me, Miss Gassett?
Yes, ma'am.
Just fabulous. Then my next 3 people in the roll didn't do any Nearpods, didn't score any bonus points, and they're all sitting in the red. Those children could have really used the bonus points because it would have brought them out of the red. If you would have done the Nearpods, you wouldn't be sitting in the red right now. Jackson Maddox did 2 Nearpods. That brought him his grade up. He now has a 76C. Joanna did all 4 Nearpods. She scored an 8 is 13 plus 7 more. It's 20. Joanna scored 20 bonus points. She now has a 97A in social studies. Not too shabby, Miss McDaniel. Right? Pretty fabulous. Aaliyah didn't do any Nearpods. But she was doing okay in social studies before, so Aaliyah has a 75C in social studies. Allie's not here right now. She didn't do any Nearpods. She has a 95A. Melanie did all 4 Nearpods. She made 10, 17 bonus points in the Nearpods. Melanie has a 116A in social studies right now. Bryson did not do any Nearpods. You have a 79C. Ricardo did not do any Nearpods. You have an 82C. Guys, you had the potential to score 21 bonus points. Kaylee did not do any Nearpods. You have a 79C. Kimber did 1 Nearpod worth 4 points. That brought you up to a 99A. I can tell you, after me having to spend so much time last week, because I custom made 1 Nearpod completely from scratch. The others, I had to tweak to fit my needs, make them shorter because I didn't want them as long as what the original designers had made them. After spending that much time making them, and so many students not taking advantage of them, I'm not going to take out your lowest grade this 9 weeks, and I'm not going to give you bonus points again. I normally do not give bonus points. That's a big amount of your points in 1 week's time in terms of bonus. And I've given you bonus on your science test and your conceptual checkpoint. I've never given this many bonus points out before, guys. Okay. So the fact that I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 people in here with F's in social studies, that hurts me. That student's just not trying. Okay. Now we're on social studies for the next 2 or 3 weeks because there's just so much more social studies content for us to do. I'm going to be skipping parts that are in this packet that I'm about to hand out to you. Please, when I hand it out to you, write your name on the top, okay? First and last. Will you write on the top? First and last. Okay. Again, we're going to be skipping parts of this, okay? It's how you know I'm going to call it your name. And I still have to be listening to the virtual students. So I don't give you credit. I'll call it out in just a second. Here's the one that's stapled in the bottom corner. And I'll give you guys your science notebooks. Now remember, this is a really big packet because it's actually 4 subunits put together. Skyuna, you didn't do any of the assignments last week, but you have a 96 A in my class. Not too bad. Here are your science notebooks all graded. Joanna, don't lose these. I don't have any extras. There's none on campus. Guys noticed, but I rewrote everybody's names on the desks. These are new pens. They're not as big as the other pens. So it's neater. All right, can everybody get their science notebook back? Here's the rain going, right? Somehow we haven't had enough rain yet. All right. Let's go to Canvas. Not science. Login. All right, if everybody will go to their social studies Canvas, you can either go to assignments or modules. Right now, I'm still putting the assignments in both places, but it's double the work. I'm just trying to keep it easiest for my friends. All right, my mouse disappearing is not cool. By the way, I finished coloring y'all's elephant. Miss Moo had to wait for me. She was up here with me when I did it. She had to be patient and wait. Okay, this is not funny. Canvas was glitching last night and half of my assignment disappeared overnight. This is not making me a happy camper. Okay, so you need to click on Monday, March 1st, We the People text source. And I don't know if yours is coming up like mine. Cami, log in. My primary account is this email address, the Craig Vandiver 0831. So that's where I'm normally logged in. So it's making me switch over to this one. Hello, Eason. Okay. Did it come up for everybody? You gotta go back through. You're gonna have to get into Cami. You have to log in. Goggle. Google. Not through your goggle. Log in through Google. Log in. If it's asking you to sign in, that's what you're gonna have to do. Okay. And if it asks if you want to run OCR, say no thanks. Share screen. All right, Megan, can you see the article now?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to pull this up on your computer? The Cami
I'm
article?
doing it right now.
Okay. Because I know Cami has given people some issues. I had one parent that said that's how she wants it, is Cami. And so that's how I had to put it in as Cami. You know, I had been doing it a different way, but when you are told to do it a different way, that's what you got to do. And it's a lot of extra steps. I was inputting documents for 2 hours last night just for today's lesson. Has everybody been able to pull it up? Not yet. Kaylee, go over and help Ricardo. Okay, you don't need to be on that one, Innocente. You need to be on the text source. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see.
I got it.
Okay, good. Everybody on the article now? Oh, fabulous. And just for me, those are Miss Daniels been in the pool for stuff up here yet. Yeah. And they've been able to enlarge it like this, like a regular touch screen. Okay. I shall read this from here then. Okay. We the people. In October 1781, the Revolutionary War virtually came to an end when General Cornwallis was surrounded and forced to surrender the British position at Yorktown, Virginia. 2 years later, the British and the Americans agreed to the Treaty of Paris. The Treaty of Paris made it official. America was independent. So let's figure this out. The war ended. The war for independence ended. But did America immediately have independence? How long did it take for America and Britain to agree to the terms of independence? 2 years. And did they agree on that independence in America or Britain? Neither. In Paris. Treaty of Paris was signed in Paris. Benjamin Franklin went there to work on that treaty. Benjamin Franklin was a good statesman, another word for politician. He was good at bringing people of different sides together and getting them to work together on the differences. The founding fathers, George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, James Monroe, Benjamin Franklin, had the task of creating a new government for the nation. Under King George III, the colonies had endured many terrible acts against them. The founding fathers had to develop a form of government that would separate this new nation from King George III's reign. Melanie, can you read this next part, starting with when the colonies?
When the colonies were under the rule of King George I, they were under a form of government known as monarchy. A monarchy is a form of government of a king or queen. This king or queen has the sole rule over the nation, having a complete power to oversee the country. King George III was able to do the following: sack the founders, do not break the colony's representation, or vote in parliament, did not allow the colony to speak out and have a voice against the colony or the king, allow the British soldiers to stay in people's home without permission, search people's home without a warrant, deprive the colonies of
Good. So a monarchy means that one person rules. Is that how our country's ruled today? No. We elect people. Sorry, guys. I'm itching today. We elect a group of people, and the power is spread out amongst that group of people. But we elect them. It's not that someone inherits that position. With a monarchy, you have a king or queen, and their son or daughter gets that position when the king or queen either steps down and stops being the king or queen, or they die. So you have one person that leads, and when that person dies, or they quit leading, their daughter or son becomes the new leader. And that one person is the one who makes all the rules. And everybody has to follow the rules, absolutely, down to what religion they follow. That's how it used to be. So every time a different king or queen came in position, they tended to make everybody change their religion even. And if people did not change their religion, and that had to do even with the way people would dress at that time, then they were against the king or queen, and they were committing treason. Pretty crazy, right? Very different than what we have now, right? In our country, we elect people that represent what we want, and we have balanced power, or at least that's the way it's supposed to be. We have president, we have legislature, and we have judges. 3 different parts. And they don't get their jobs because mom or dad dies and mom or dad used to lead, and therefore son or daughter gets a position. You get elected in those positions. Different, isn't it? Okay. Ultimately, King George III had all the power to do whatever he wanted to the colonies. In creating a new government, the founding fathers had this in mind. They wanted to create a government that did not allow one person to have ultimate power over the nation. Megan, can you read that last paragraph for us?
Yes, ma'am. When drafting the Constitution, the Founding Fathers created an opening statement. This became to be known as the Preamble. The first line of the Preamble states, "We the people." This is written to make sure it is known that the U.S. government will be a government run by citizens in the United States. The new government of the United States is defined as a democracy. A democracy is a government in which the supreme power is held by the people.
Good. So in the United States, and actually in a lot of countries now, people hold the power because we elect people that hold, we hope anyway, to hold the same values that we do and would choose laws and choose rules that we ourselves would choose. Because we can't all quit our jobs to go to Washington, D.C. to vote on all these laws, right? Because then who would take care of you guys, children?
Nope.
There'd be no adults to take care of you, would there? So we have to elect people to go in our place to go make these laws, make these rules. Make sense? So we have to elect representatives. Because who would be here doing the jobs of teaching, doing the jobs of drilling for oil, doing the jobs of making food, running restaurants, healthcare, all these jobs that we have to have. There'd be nobody there to do them if everybody was in Washington, D.C. taking care of the laws, right? So we have to elect representatives. That's what a democracy is. It's a system where you elect people to go in your place, but all the people of the country have the power because we elect people who are like ourselves to go make the rules, make the laws, so that all the adults, they don't let children make the laws, so that all the adults have the supreme power in the country. Does that make sense? It's different than a monarchy, where a king or queen has all the power. Where if a king said, my favorite color is blue, everybody has to wear blue, he could do that. A monarch could do that. Okay? Monarch could do whatever he wanted. However, it doesn't. A monarch could do whatever he wanted. Okay? And King George, the fact that he did so many things that made the colonists mad, he pushed the colonists to the point that they pushed back, and they pushed back for their independence. And that's what caused our country to be born.
So it was kind of George. It was kind of King George's fault for independence because he like.
King George made people mad enough that people fought back for their independence. Yes.
So he kind of did this all to himself.
Yes. Yes. All right. So in your booklet, Megan, I know someone came and picked up the booklet. Do you already have it back at home with you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So it looks just like that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. So this right here, guys, I kept all the these cover pages on them. There's 4 of them in here because there's 4 subsections in here. And these things are a pain to copy. They stick to the copy barrel in the copy room. like really bad. They keep jamming it all the time. But it tells you every time we finish a subsection. It's like your indicator. Our first page we're going to do, let's picture King George. Okay, so turn to that page. All right, these aren't hard. And if you did last Tuesday's Nearpod, this looks very familiar. Because like I said, that was a Nearpod I completely did myself using these exact same pages. Okay, yes ma'am? Oh, baby, I don't need to hear the whys. Okay, I went through it, gave everybody the grades. Okay. All right, so we already went through and we read the article. Go through and answer these questions and then turn your page and answer these questions. Okay, there's 6 questions. This is worth 7 points. Okay, so it's both pages to say we the people. All right, we're going to do we the people and we're going to do the preamble today too. Okay, we're not going to do founding fathers. We're skipping that. We lost too much time. We're just not going to do founding fathers. We're going to go on to preamble today. Okay. Are you okay, Michaela? Or are you just sleepy? We're all on a different sleeping schedule now, aren't we? We got to get used to being up early again. A bunch of us teachers from Keithville went and got our COVID vaccines last week. Like a bunch of us. Maya, you still have my old science test and you're not taking your new science test. Where's my old test? Because currently you have a 0x put in the grade book. I'm thinking you probably want something other than a 0x put in there. Yes? Okay. Where's my old science test? Progress reports go home Wednesday, by the way. Do both pages, guys. Both we the people pages, okay? make sure you get both pages done, okay, babe? Yes. I'd be thrilled if they figured out how to turn on the air. What is it? No, thank you. Oh, these silly people think it takes 7 days to do this first one. Try 4. We're doing this in 4 days. It's still working. A couple more minutes. What the art, please do. We're still working on them. Okay, 5 minutes, guys. Tell you what, never mind. We're gonna glue it on top of one of those president's papers. We're not using anyway. So we keep everything in one big bundle. We're making a lot more. Sync. Everything will be in one big bundle. Okay, did everybody get one of these? This color I listed is purplish or magenta. You know, it's kind of like the purplish pink. I can see it up here on the board, but I know you guys can't see it from a distance. Yellow. You can use marker if you have markers. You may use colored pencils. You have colored pencils. You may use crayons if you have crayons. Okay? Got it? Okay, so I'm going to assignments because the preamble should be in assignments. Megan, I forgot to send this downstairs with you. So where you're gonna find that is here posted, okay? So it's gonna be listed in assignments. Monday, March 1st, the preamble labeling, okay?
Okay.
So I just clicked it here and it's gonna take a moment for mine to load up. No thanks, and there it is, okay? Now, I don't know if you can print a Cami. I don't know. You actually, yeah. So you have this in your packet, but you don't have the picture of the preamble. And we're gonna actually go through with either colored pencils or markers or crayons and label the preamble. Melanie, you may use your little gel pens if you have those colors. I'm gonna actually use pens in my class, that way you guys can see it under my Elmo, okay? Because I know me, and well, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna try something out. No, it didn't come in enough colors, does it?
You can switch the colors.
We'll see if I have all the colors I need. I got green. I don't have orange.
You can switch the colors.
Oh, there's a custom down there? Okay. Okay. And it lets me get smaller lines? Okay. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go through this in smaller print, in small pieces, and we're going to identify this in little pieces, okay? So I'll do mine in Cami. The first color we need is green. So that's what I'm grabbing is green. You guys don't have your little hand sharpeners that I gave out earlier this year? So I just gave those out for funsies. For waste of money. It's a light blue pencil sharpener or bright blue. Go through it, hurry up. We have 2 minutes, come on. Again, guys, you may use pen, you may use marker, crayon, colored pencil, but the colors are on the board: green, orange, purplish, magenta, aqua, yellow, pink, and blue. Okay. When we're done, underlining all these phrases that we're going to underline. Then we're going to glue this. Actually, we're going to cut and glue this onto our page. Okay. We'll probably have to do it sideways or something. Or tell you what, we'll glue it right here on the page of George Washington. All right. This will be the page before. Got it, my friends? Okay.
Pink, aqua, and yellow.
We're going to be using green, orange, purplish magenta. So let me do this real quick. Pink. Orange. Purplish. Magenta. Aqua. Yellow. Green. Blue. Can you see that? Got him, Megan?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, so the first thing we're going to underline is we the people. That one's going to be in green. Oh, yay me. So how do I go back? That eraser? That's too thick. There you go. Drawing, and I need to make this thinner. Okay. We the people. Okay, so underline we the people in green. No, not on the computer. I'm doing this that way Megan can see it online. What is it, Maya? Maya, look at me. I gave you this. Underline it in green. All right. Is everybody underlined theirs in green? Okay. So the next color I'm going to use is going to be orange. Okay, where did the orange go? Reset all to default. No. Okay. So it's going to be establish justice. Okay, so underline establish justice in orange. Right. And then the next one is going to be that purplish pink. So I'm going to choose this color right here. And that's going to be ensure domestic domestic tranquility. I'm great at drawing straight lines, right? Fabulous at it. Okay. Ensure domestic tranquility. I can actually draw a straight line when I'm doing it, you know, on paper. I just can't do it that way. All right, the next one's going to be aqua colored. And aqua is going to be provide for the common defense. I know it looks blue. That's kind of because the paper behind it's kind of orangish. Provide for the common defense. All right. Our next color is going to be yellow. And that's going to be promote the general welfare. This one, at least for mine, it's hard to see it on the paper. So I'm having to go over it multiple times for it to show up. Okay, it showed up well there, but on my actual paper, I had to draw it several times for it to show up, okay? The next one, the pink one, is a long one. It's gonna be, oops, gotta get a pink color first. I don't have a really good pink. All right, secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Whoop, I just marked that right on out. Looks like I'm trying to mark out the next line. Secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. We're going to explain it. We're going to go through each part of this. The last one is blue, so I'm choosing a darker blue. That way it's more obvious. So this one's going to be ordain. Whoop, wrong color. Ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I know it looks purple. It's because it's on top of that yellowish paper. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to switch screen share to Elmo real quick so you can see it on the Elmo too. Okay, so there it is with paper, just like you guys have. Okay, I can draw a straight line better with my hand than using the Cami document. Okay, everybody have those?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now here comes the slightly harder part. I like to use color coding. It makes it easier to match things up. Okay, we need to understand what all these phrases mean. We don't talk like that in everyday life, do we? When I describe us as a group, I don't say we the people, do I? I certainly would not say, let's ensure domestic tranquility. No, I'd say calm down, right? I would not say, let's ordain and establish this classroom. So we need to put this in everyday language, don't we? That we can understand. Yeah. Okay. So we the people, I'm going to write these in my pens so it's more legible. I'm going to switch this to Cami view where I can type this in. Okay. Why is this being weird on me? Text box.
It doesn't like you.
Right? That would not surprise me one bit. Okay, text box there. All right, this part right here, my husband tried to fix. No, don't you dare. Okay, we the people. All right, so we the people means the constitute. Oh my gosh, that's tiny. Holy moly. We're going to make this bigger. What happened? Whale. All spells. Turn the sucker off. Turn it back on. I just did. Megan, what can you see of my screen?
The Cami page?
The whole Cami page?
Yeah. Can you not?
No.
Oh.
No, we can see a tenth of my page. Everything else on the new expensive smart board is totally black. I have a beautiful black expensive smart board right now. Okay, give me a sec, guys.
Can you see the reload button?
Hold on. This is the weirdest IT ever, guys, but my husband's the one that actually got this thing to work, so I'm calling him. Hey, sorry, I'm having to call you in middle class, but I moved my computer and you know that plug on it that's really funky because it doesn't really fit this laptop. So it got a little loose. I put it back in so it's tight in there again. And now only 1/10 of my smart TV has anything showing on it. The rest of it's black. Suggestions? Because I'm trying to teach my class and Megan who is on Zoom can see everything. My physical students see a black screen up there. Yeah, I've already turned off my smart TV and I've done that too. From 9:45 till 10:30, I have open if you could come up here then. Otherwise, I'm not going to teach today. The cord that I put in yesterday, can you check to make sure there's no good connections? I don't know where it is, and I'm going to address. Well, it's right on the computer on the left-hand side. Hold on. I pushed it in again and it went back to the same screen again. What about on the TV? Double check and make sure that the cord on the TV is connected. Someone's crayons on the floor needs to be picked up underneath your feet, Maya. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going to put you on speaker. So just FYI, you're on speaker in my class. Okay, disconnected. What? I just completely disconnected it, Craig, and now it's back on. Okay. I took it off. I completely took the thing off. Okay, well, maybe you don't need it on there. I don't know. People work without it.
Well, that's just weird.
Yeah, no kidding. What does that thing connect to, Craig? I'm not sure. I don't remember. So I don't know. It might be your computer, maybe. On your desk. I don't know. No, the two computers are not hooked together. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay. Maybe they all know. I don't know. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. Bye. Go figure. That was weird. Okay. I'm glad that I had my TV back, though. That part's nice. That is totally odd. What?
Maybe a ghost did it.
At this point, I have no idea what's doing it. Heck if I know. Okay. Now that we've lost some time, let's work on this. We the people means, oh, this means I can turn my laptop towards me. What a strange thing. Okay. The Constitution. Wow, I can hardly see this. The Constitution and U.S. government, you need to be writing this, guys, are created by whom? Who runs this country, my friends? The people. I need to put this on another line. By the people and for the people. In other words, we run our Constitution, we run our government, and it's done for us. I'm going to enlarge that because that's really hard to see. Okay, so that's 18 point. Okay, the Constitution and the U.S. government are created by the people and for the people. Now, I'm going to put this, hopefully it lets me do this, in green. Good. Because those are the words that correlate with we the people, which we underlined in green, right? So if you want to draw a green box around the we the people, because you can't write your words in green, that's fine. If you want to write those words in green, that's fine. However you want to do that to remind yourself that those words correlate to these words that we underline in green. Whatever you need to do to remind yourself that that's what they go with, okay? I'm big on color coding because it helps me remember things. Like I said, I'm very visual. Kind of is, yeah, it's like a map key. Okay, so that established justice thing, text box. Established justice means the government, and I'll change the color in just a minute, okay? Because this is going to be an orange. The government must treat all citizens equally and fairly. It can't treat, not supposed to treat people that are running the government differently than citizens. Does that make sense, guys?
Different people that just have like different powers.
Yeah, they have different jobs. Okay. Ensure domestic tranquility means the government, and this one's going to be in that pinkish purple color. The government must guarantee that there is peace within the country. It's the government's job to make sure there is peace within the country. If there's not peace, the government is supposed to do things to create peace. Okay, where's my pinkish purple? That'll have to do. Remember, you're writing words. You need to do something so that either your words are in the color or the box, you draw a box around it to show me, to denote that color. Darn it. Okay. Provide for the common defense. This one's going to be in blue. The aqua blue color. The government must protect the country. Oop, that one's not going to show up very well. I'm going to make this in that darker yellow so we can actually read it. So promote the general welfare. Government will take care of the well-being of its citizens. Secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Ugh, wrong color. Switch. Stop the talking, please. The government must protect citizens. You see how it's NS apostrophe? That means multiple citizens' rights, not just one person's rights, to liberty and freedom. What is liberty?
Freedom.
Yes. And then this last one, this seems so verbose. In other words, so many words. Gum. The people give the power. Gotta switch the color in a minute. To the government through the Constitution. The Constitution is capitalized. Now I gotta switch it out of pink to blue.
Go over to the thing and switch the color. Don't do it. Go to the
To what colors?
like the ones you did with go.
There, like that. Okay. So the people give the power of the government, give the power to the government through the Constitution. Okay. Someone dropped their preamble on the floor. Is that Maya's? I'm going to zoom out a little bit. That way all of these show at one time. Okay. So for my students who are virtual and you've not picked up a packet from me, you're going to need to take a snapshot of this or submit this through Cami so that I can see this assignment. I also need to see your other 2 pages that you've done today. All this is your work for today. Okay. For my friends that are in my class, we're going to need to glue this onto this page. Okay. Does everybody come back here on Mondays? Do y'all go anywhere for RTI? Does anybody go anywhere for RTI today?
No.
Everybody comes back here? Okay. So we're going to take about 5 minutes and we'll glue this on this one page today. And this being where it's supposed to be, this other page being filled out, and those other 2 pages, the questions being answered correctly. That'll be your grade for today. Got it? Okay. All right. Let's line up for enrichment. Yes, Joanna. What? I can't hear you. You'll have to get closer to it when we come back from enrichment. Where? What is it?
I'm trying to get my sleep on the air conditioner.
All right, lined up, my friends. Lined up. All right. Space of fun, not talking. Let's go.
Bye, guys.